Hello everyone and welcome to episode 9 of Pokemon Crystal. In the last part, we got up here to the burnt tower with the 8-bit Solid Snake. And look who it is. Hello, Jason. How are you today? I was one step away from encountering this trigger. And anyway, as it turns out, there are a lot of people here searching for legendary Pokemon. I wonder if we're gonna run into them. And I think this is our third fight against Jason. Now, he's turned up his team a bit now. His Haunter, his Gaslight's evolved into a Haunter at level 20 somehow, when it doesn't really evolve until I think level 21 or 22. In terms of, yeah, this generation, Silver, Gold, and Crystal are kind of guilty of putting the Pokemon at a level where they're kind of weak. Anyway, keep an eye on Blaze's level in this part, because it'll jump, due to a certain fight taking me a while later on. And also, notice how this is 10 minutes? It was originally about a half hour. Yeah, I've had to edit out a lot recently. Don't ask why I've had to do so, or why I did so, but I just had to. Anyway, now we also see that wasn't it like this before? I forget, but now his Totodile is also evolved into a Croconaw, even though I think he had that in the last battle, but I don't remember. Poor Pat, he's gonna be getting, he ended up dying a lot off screen in this part. So really my strategy for Croconaw here was just to wait out the curse, because that was by far the best way to take him out. Too bad about everything in my team kind of suffered because of that. I'm just now realizing that the pattern on a Croconaw looks like he's wearing a loincloth. Is that intentional or is that a complete and total accident? Knowing Nintendo, it's intentional. Anyway, to finish Croconaw off, I actually decided to send out Cam, because his speed would be more than enough to take him out. And next he'll send out a Zubat. The only member of his team, as far as I can tell, isn't cheated to evolve beyond the Croconaw. The one Pokemon he didn't cheat to evolve is one that you see all the time in the game. And now we get into more annoying aspects of Zubats, is their Confuse Ray. Like, thinking about it, is this the first time I come across a Zubat in the game? I'm gonna have to look through the older parts. Now, I will say though, after this upcoming fight, gym battle, because we're fighting the gym in this part, by the way, that gym battle after that would be the most pain, is pretty much, after that, the hardest part of the game is over, besides maybe the Elite Four and the final boss. And Jason's down, but not forgotten. Well, see you later, Jason. And apparently, the fight made this place so unstable that it caused an earthquake, and kinda made us fall into a pitfall. And he blames us for falling to a hole that opened right beneath us. And now it's time for Legendaries. This is Raikou on the left, Entei from Pokemon the Movie 3, and Suicune, who was also in Pokemon Forever. I'm such a nerd for knowing the movies. But since Suicune is the poster Pokemon, he's actually going to be playing a bit more pivotal points than in the original games. But anyway, that starts off a new gimmick in the Pokemon series with at least Entei and Raikou, roaming Legendaries. At any point in time, they'll be anywhere across the map, and until you encounter them the first time, they will not show up. I think they fixed that in the remakes, but even still.
They won't show up until you encounter them the first time, which is pretty hard to do.
And you only get one turn to do anything to them. Then they run away. Which is why I'm gonna have to kind of use cheat codes to fight them normally. Because that could take at least 4 hours to find each one the first time. And now we're in kind of a rush of enemies. Each one of these kimono girls here has an evolution of Eevee, but I decided to skip over them in entirety. They had a Flareon, Umbreon, Espeon, Vaporeon, and Jolteon among them. The only reason I skipped is because we're going to encounter them all down the road anyway, and that would have taken far too long to do on screen. Anyway, we get HMO3, which is Surf, which allows us to go across water, but we can't use that into the field until we both A, get a water type, which I will a water type slave, which I will get at the beginning of next part. And you can't use it on the field anyway until we beat this gym, which is the main problem with this recording session. Like I mentioned, this was originally almost a half hour. And it's not fighting these trainers that was the annoying part. The annoying part was the fight right after this old lady, the gym leader, Snake. Why does he look? I'm serious. If you look at Morty's sprite, he looks like an 8-bit Solid Snake. But anyway, if you had noticed right after the Jason battle, Blaze was about level 23, 24. I have failed at this fight a lot, and I did a lot of grinding off-screen, to the point where, well, you'll see how strong he is now once I throw him out. But anyway, this is Morty, the Ghost-type gym leader. He has a Ghastly, 2 Hunters, and a Gengar. But anyway, Blaze was the last time 24, and now he is 31, and he has Flame Wheel, one of my favorite fire-type attacks, actually. Ghastly won't be that much. The Ghastly won't be that much of a problem. If you have Flame Wheel and he's leveled up as high as Blaze's, you should take him down in one shot. And next out, he sends out a Haunter yet again, level 21. I think they don't evolve until 22 actually. Morty can be. Some of the gym leaders in this game just utterly cheat to get their Pokemon evolutions. And yet again, easy. Yeah, because I failed at this guy like 4 times off screen. And he's about to sing out Gengar, which is the reason I was failing so much at this battle. It's not that bad of a Pokemon, to be honest. It only has Shadow Ball, Hypnosis, Dream Eater, and... I mean, look, but Dream Eater and Hypnosis are the main problem. Hypnosis puts you to sleep. Dream Eater is a very hard-hitting psychic attack that only hits when you're asleep and restores his HP. Yeah, everyone died to that attack like 4 different times. And we get 1,000 EXP from that. It's like the developer's like, wow, he defeated him. Good job, here. And for his final Pokemon, Morty sends out another Haunter. Oh, Flame Wheel. I love you so much. Whenever I get a starter in recent generations from this generation onwards, I generally try to get them to have Flame Wheel. Except for Torchic, who can't or the Torchic chain, which can't learn it from what I remember. Then again, I never beat Generation 3, so... And that is the end of Morty. Morty, go fuck yourself. That Gengar and that Miltank from Whitney. Oh, hated them so much when I was a child. But anyway, get the Fog Badge, which allows Pokemon up to level 50 to obey us, which is kind of beyond our reach at this point. And we get TM30, which is Shadow Ball. I only remember that because I just recorded this session. Anyway, file down there to get to the entrance faster. Thank you guys for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Next time on Pokemon Crystal, I will not only have a new Pokemon to catch, but we'll continue on. See you guys then.